Hello everyone, this is the ClonerAlliance Ultra HD standalone video recorder. This small device permits you to record any HDMI source and also an audio source like a microphone without using a PC. In my video, I'm gonna show you what comes in the box, and then I'm gonna also show you the ports and the controls that are on this little device, and I'm gonna talk about the specifications. But most importantly, I'm gonna show you how to connect it, and then we're gonna test it by recording a gameplay from my Nintendo Switch, and of course we're gonna test also the microphone input. So let's start by showing you what's in the box. So let's open the box. While doing the unboxing, I wanted to tell you that this device was sent to me free of charge from ClonerAlliance to review it, but the opinions you're gonna see in this video are only mine. No one reviewed this video before I posted it, and I wasn't compensated to make it. So this is everything you get in the box. You have the ClonerAlliance device, a remote control, an HDMI cable, a USB-A to micro USB cable, a user manual, and a power adapter. Let me show you now the ports and the controls on this device. So if you put the device to its side, you have here the HDMI in. So this is where you put the HDMI source that you want to record. This is the HDMI out if you want to monitor what you're recording, of course. So you connect it to a TV or to a monitor. This is a power in, and this is a power on off button here. On the other side, you have the USB port. This is where you put the storage to hold the recordings. And this is the micro USB input in case you want to connect it to your PC, because it can also work as a video capture card. And on the other side, you have the line in case you want to record an audio source, line out to monitor the audio source, microphone in, the infrared receiver, and here you have this button to toggle between H.264 and H.265 video encoding, this one to take a snapshot, and this one here is to start and stop the recording. And you have also the remote control that has many other functions. Let me talk about the specifications of this ClonerAlliance UHD Pro. So the maximum input that this ClonerAlliance device can take is 4K at 60 Hz, and the maximum output that it can provide is 4K 30 Hz. And of course, it can also record like 720p or 1080p at 60 Hz. And also, it has a video encoding of H.264 and H.265. So now I want to show you how I'll be connecting this ClonerAlliance to my Nintendo Switch and also to my monitor. And I'm going to be inserting also this USB key so for it to hold the recordings. So the first thing you need to do is to put the USB key into the device. And by the way, it can take USB keys that are formatted in FAT, FAT32, EXFAT, and NTFS. I advise you to put it either in EXFAT or NTFS because FAT and FAT32 have file size limits. After you connect the storage, you need to connect the source that you'll be recording. In my case, it is a Nintendo Switch, so it will go into the HDMI in here. And now you need to connect the monitoring cable. So this is the HDMI of my monitor here. And now at the end, you connect the power. And if the power on off button is on the on position, it will start automatically, and this is the case here. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the lights that you see in front of you here. So if it's flashing like this, it means that it doesn't have any HDMI input. I'm gonna turn on my switch, and you're gonna see that it will go to green. So you saw that it went to green. It means that the input is 1080p. If it goes to blue, it means that the input is 4K. And notice also all around the device, you have this strip that is LED light also. So if it lit blue, it means that the encoding of the video is H.264. If you put it to H.265, it will turn green. I'm gonna keep it on H.264. And we're gonna connect the microphone later to test the microphone input quality. And now I'm gonna switch to screen recording to show you the settings of the device. So this here is the welcome screen on the device when you turn it on and when it doesn't have any HDMI input. So on the left, as you see here, you have like the format, the bitrate, everything that is set up. I'm gonna show you the settings that you can do on this device before starting the recording. So with your remote control, press on menu and let's see the record settings first. So here you can change the recording settings. For instance, you can switch from H.264 to H.265. You can also switch the bitrate from low to high. I'm gonna keep it on low so that not to consume too much storage. And if you want like the display record button on the top to display. It will not go into the videos, but it's good to keep it. And the file size, you can choose from 16 gigabytes, 2 gigabytes, and 4 gigabytes. And the maximum time for any recording is 3 hours. So I'm going to keep it on 16 gigabytes. And if you want to add the time watermark, you can add it here. And for the loop recording, it is off by default. What does it mean is that if your storage is full, it will override the older files with the new ones. I'm going to keep it on off because I don't want to override any files. So let's go back and see the other settings. And here you have schedule settings. If you want to schedule like the recording automatically, I don't want to do this now. And you have the system settings. So you can change the language. System time, I'm going to adjust it now. So hit the time adjusted. And for the playback, if you want to loop the playback of a single file, for instance, or you don't want any playback loop, or you want to loop everything on your storage, I'm going to keep it on single file. And if you want to reset the machine to its default settings, you select here yes, and then it will go back to its original settings. So let's go back. So you have here video playback in case you have videos on the storage, you want to play them here. And the last one is photo playback in case you took any snapshot. So now I'm going to turn the Nintendo Switch on, and I'm going to show you how I'll be starting the recording. So let's turn on the Nintendo Switch, and notice on the left of the screen now, it will tell you what is the format of the video that is inputting. So it is 1920 times 1080p 60, and this is the maximum that the Nintendo Switch can take. And here I'm going to start Fortnite and just show you how it will record. So I'm going to start the recording now. So this is Fortnite, and it's recorded as you see. By the way, I'm not a very big player of Fortnite. This is my son's Nintendo Switch. It is just to show you how it will record. So now I'm going to stop the recording, and we're going to test the microphone. So now I'll be connecting the microphone to the device, and you should know that the cable that you should use to connect the microphone should be a TRS cable like this one here. So it has only 3 parts and not the TRRS cable that has 4 parts. What I've done here is that I connected my Sony ZV-1 4K camera to the ClonerAlliance, and notice the LED light on the ClonerAlliance, how it lit blue because it detected the 4K signal. And I also connected my Mawono microphone to this device. So now I'm gonna record something, and then we're gonna see together how the quality is. So this is now the raw footage directly recorded on the ClonerAlliance by connecting my Sony camera to it and by connecting my Mawono microphone to it. So for the microphone, you can adjust the levels of the microphone using these buttons on the remote control. So I'm going to decrease it a little bit because I'm seeing here on the level that it is a little bit high. So now I decreased it a little bit. I think now it is better like this. But the microphone quality is not as good as when you connect the microphone to your PC. And this sound that you're hearing is not treated in any way. By the way, if you want to check out this ClonerAlliance UHD Pro standalone video recorder, I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description below. If you make a purchase using my link, I will gain a small percentage at no cost to you, and this will support my channel. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope that this video was useful to you. In case it was, please share it, subscribe to my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.